everybody. Welcome to the Sci-Fi Sisters podcast, where we give you our point of view. We are so excited to be here today. Trek geeks, you guys are going to be proud of us because we got a super cool guest joining us today. But before we get to introducing our guest, I want to let you know we have all 5 sisters in the house. Say what?
What?
Woohoo! So, starting to my left, we'll have Yvette Blackman Tom.
Hello.
Going down, I have Fran Taylor.
How you doing?
Over to the right, I got J.D. Keeling.
Howdy.
And up top, Miss Subrina Wood.
Whoop, whoop.
And I'm Tamia Harper, and we are the Sci-Fi Sisters, and we are here today with our super wonderful, fantabulous, amazing guest, Miss Malissa Longo. Yay! The crowd went loud.
Thank you.
Malissa is an actress. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
She's a fabulous actress whom you all might know because of her husband. If you're DS9 fans, you knew Aron Eisenberg. But we wanted to have Malissa on here today to talk about Malissa Longo herself.
That's right.
Actress, the artist. She's a fabulous artist. She studied acting at the American Musical and Dramatic Academy. And she's gone on to have many roles. And now she's going to be in an upcoming production called Glass Stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be playing like the title role, right? I mean, the lead role?
One of them, yeah. There's a couple of lead roles, but Lily Rhodes is one of the main characters. So I'm really excited because she's a smart, badass woman. So
Meet more yourself. Meet more of those.
Sounds like a woman that we know, right? And you have a fabulous business called Walking Art by Malissa, which is super cool. And a lot of us, and not to be outdone by everything, you are also co-host of the Seventh Rule podcast, which was started by Aron, and you continue on in his legacy, and you co-host that with Cirroc Lofton and Ryan, and you guys, the 3 of you guys do an amazing job at the Seventh Rule. And we love our Seventh Rule family. And the Seventh Rule family has been so wonderful to the Sci-Fi Sisters.
Well,
Yes,
we love the Sci-Fi Sisters, and and it's such a great community, and Aron would be so happy to see how much the Seventh Rule has grown as a community. So yeah, he would love that.
I think it's amazing, because I think he set the tone. Like, I came to the Seventh Rule pretty late in the game. I didn't discover the Seventh Rule until after Aron had passed. And so I went back to the beginning and started listening to the shows from the beginning. And I was amazed because I was not one of these people who ever got to meet him or you at a convention before. So I was really coming in blind, and I was just amazed by the warmth and energy and love that you could hear coming over, through him, out to him. It's for the fandom, for the craft, for it's amazing. So, and I think that's really worked its way into the fabric of what the Seventh Rule has become. It's really a place of a lot of love. Hashtag Chat Pack, our paw is strong, Chat Pack forever, baby.
Hey, all you Chat Packers, we love you guys.
What's up, Chat Pack fam? So, yeah, I mean, and I think that you are a great addition to that because everything I get from you is love and warmth, and you were never like standoffish to the people in the Seventh Rule, which made me feel really welcome.
Yes.
Aw, well, thank you.
I really wanted to get that fangirling out of the way before we got into it because it really meant a lot to me when I came in. So, all right, y'all, we're going to get into the nitty gritty now. We're going to start talking some Trek with Malissa Longo and Sci-Fi Sisters. So I'm going to open up with a question, like the general question. Like, we know that Aron played Nog on DS9, and that was such a wonderful role that all of us really relate to. A lot of us relate to. but where did your love of Trek start? Did it start before? Were you a Trek fan before you met Aron?
I had watched a few TNG before Aron, with my sister. She was a TNG fan, but then Deep Space Nine premiered on my birthday in 1993.
Wow!
And I was a first run watcher, so I've been a fan since the beginning of DS9. So it holds a special place in my heart, and I had no clue back then how big of a role it would play in my life now.
Right.
So that's a fun little gift too. So.
Isn't it cool? Trek is like the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Yvette, go ahead, Fran.
Just to say, she said her birthday. My granddaughter, one of my granddaughters, was born during an episode of DS9. We were all at the hospital, and it was in the morning time. And I told everybody, I said, she's going to be born when Star Trek comes on. DS9 is going to be on when she was born, when she's going to be born. They laughed at me and everything. It came on at 7 o'clock. She was born at 7:16. I said, see, I told you.
Don't mess with Fran. Fran knows her Trek.
She's coming in the world and doing Star Trek.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
And she did. DS9. Yeah.
Nice.
On a Saturday.
I love that.
I know, right? I love that too. Like, I wish I'd been born during an episode of Star Trek.
Yeah.
Was I born during this? No.
I was fully formed when Star Trek.
This is true.
There was nothing of that happening for me. But anyway, so what I want to know, my question, so we're kind of going to just shoot questions at you.
Sure.
Pretend this is like your thesis and you're defending it. So I'm intrigued to know, I like Tamia, this is Subrina, everybody, and like Tamia, I came into the Seventh Rule when you were on with Cirroc, and Aron had already passed, and I had been going to watch it, going to listen, and then finally I was like, oh my God, I got to go back here, and everyone was giving their condolences, and that's when I came in. So, but now reading all this stuff and listening to you, I'm always intrigued by you because I was like, she's got all this stuff going on. So I really want to know, my question is, tell me about the artwork, because I love the t-shirts and I just cannot get over the t-shirts. So I know I'm not wearing one right now, so don't judge, but tell me about that. And, what is your art, what was your art history? Because I'm an art history major and I love the sketches you do.
Well, thank you. I mean, I've been drawing since I was little. So a lot of it is self-taught. It's just, and it would be because my imagination is pretty active. And so that was a good outlet for me to get whatever was in my head out, is to draw it or try to draw it as much as I possibly could. So that is, and then the t-shirts come from just inspiration from everyday life of, what I see and or hear or so there's no rhyme or reason.
Wow, I'm really impressed because that, just to capture someone's essence of a character that we all know so well, and you get it down to like a few strokes and we know exactly, who that is. It's just so cool. And I just said she's got to be art history. Where did she go to school? Was she practice? Self-taught? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and then that was when I was supposed to be doing schoolwork too. I would be doodling and making pictures on my schoolwork. So Yeah, but
you and Cirroc, you doodlers, you both doodlers.
Yeah.
You started training, like you started your career really young, right? You started taking dancing and stuff first. You wanted to do musical theater, right?
I did. I went to school for musical theater, went to college for musical theater. But I started dancing ballet and tap when I was 6 years old. And my first ballet recital, I was a little yellow flower. And I still remember being watered and having to grow on stage. So that's where it started. And then ever since then, I was always in choir, and I went to a British school, and they do things a little bit different there for elementary school. So it was heavy into music and such. So we would put on plays and music stuff, and then it carried on through middle school and then high school, and then I started at Metro State and studied theater there. Mostly Shakespeare and dance. And then I moved to New York and went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, and then for their summer program, and then the American Musical and Dramatic Academy. Is where I graduated from. So
that's really cool. You got all that Shakespeare training. That's perfect training for a Star Trek fandom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have Shakespeare will Trek.
Have you ever taken any of the classes
with Armin?
Yeah, with Armin. Have you taken one of his classes?
I've taken 2 of his online classes.
Really?
And they're great. Yeah.
God, in the last chat pack roundtable, like I said something about it, and he said, "Well, I'd like to see you in one of my classes." I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to show up to do these Shakespeare classes with him. I'm scared."
Well, it's not nearly as intimidating as you'd think it would be. He has a way of breaking it down where it's understandable and relatable to real life. I got so much out of it, not just for Shakespeare acting, but acting in general and how to approach roles in general. And it's so informative. He's a great teacher. So
yeah, it sounds like it. I'm joking. I do. That's one of the things on my list. I want to take one of those classes. So if you hear me doing any Shakespeare in one of these podcasts, it's because I was in the class. So so I have another question to back up that one. I know Fran's got one too, but so loving musical theater, tell me, what is the one, if there's a musical that comes on TV, which one is it that you're going to watch no matter where it is in the broadcast? You got to sit down and watch it.
Well, I have a tradition of watching The Sound of Music every Christmas. That is my Christmas tradition. Yeah. So, but my favorite to see on Broadway was probably Chicago. And I'm so sad that I missed Nana in it as Roxy.
That would have been it.
But yeah, but I was going to school at the time and couldn't afford a ticket because,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right. So you had me at Sound of Music. You really did.
Am I the only one here who hates musicals?
Probably.
No.
Okay.
I don't. No, you're not the only one. I don't hate.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't hate them because I don't hate them. I just rather not see them.
The hills aren't alive for you guys. The hills are not alive at all.
They are not.
It depends on the musical for me.
Yeah.
It depends on the musical. I love Dreamgirls.
Oh, so good.
Well, yeah, I love Dreamgirls. It does depend on the musical.
Yeah, it depends on the musical.
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be getting on a riverboat and singing, stuff that's not my musical. That's not the musical for me.
Yeah. It really, and I learned while I was in school for musical theater that I don't love all musicals either. And it depends on the musical.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah,
No.
I'm like,
I'm going to say no to all of them. I couldn't even get through Hamilton. So.
JD,
Oh my God.
Wow.
JD,
So I guess Move
musicals or
Along
no?
Home is not a favorite of anybody in this right now.
JD,
Right,
what's your opinion on musicals?
They're fine, I guess.
See,
She's the one that made us watch Cinderella.
Did she make us watch Cinderella?
Yeah, girl. Rogers and Hammerstein, that's all over the place. If you had to come up with some way to get this into Star Trek, and now you go sit there and look like you don't like any musical.
No, she didn't say
She
that.
said they're okay.
She said they're fine.
They're fine.
She said I like the original Rogers and Hammersteins, the one that had the one with Leslie Ann Warren and Stuart Damon.
Yeah.
I love that one. I wasn't too crazy about the Whitney Houston Brandy one though.
But
I really wasn't.
I
Wasn't. But I love the original, the one that was in the 60s with the astute background and and all. I just thought it was just wonderful.
Okay. I know JD likes. She said they were all right. That was one of my favorite shows that we ever did, JD. I loved it.
Right. I was trying to tell Fran, we did a podcast on that, right?
Okay.
But honey cut her off. She was like, "Hey, Fran."
But I wasn't. I'm being honest. I think the 60s ones was the one with, like I said, with Stuart Damon and Leslie Ann Warren. I thought it was fabulous. I did.
That's the one that we grew up with.
Yes.
And then JD came. JD was our age when the Whitney Houston one came out. So there's that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you come. That's how you come.
I guess it's a generational thing. It's a generational.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Because I was watching it over and over and over again because my kid was about JD's age, I think, or a little younger.
Well, Melissa's deciding that she's not into all musical theater. So now you're going straight to features. So we have to look forward to your features. You're doing dramatic. You're doing sci-fi. I see some horror. I see.
Yeah, I would do it all. All of it. I'm not one genre wonder.
I hear that.
I would do a musical. I would do horror. I would do drama, comedy. Yeah, sci-fi.
So now, when is this new one coming out? When is it gonna?
Well, we haven't started filming yet, and we're it's still pre-production. So, and I think I'm still the first one cast in the production. So
okay.
Cool.
And the title again?
For that.
Glass Stars.
It's a great title.
Yeah, it's a sci-fi. It's a pilot, I believe, if I got that right, for a longer, series.
Limited series. Okay.
Yeah. But the script is great, and it was written by Catherine R. King, and I think some of you know her.
Yeah.
She's big in the Star Trek community, and it's a really well done script, female driven, both in the script and in production as well. And it's got some LGBTQ undertones too, which is really great as well. So
I can't wait.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know what? I'm interested to know, because I do want to come back to Trek a little bit. Which female character do you identify with the most, or who's your favorite female character in Trek?
It has always been Major Kira.
Yay!
Always Kira.
Yes.
Kira's my girl.
Yeah.
So Kira.
That's a badass woman right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, who is tied up pregnant on a slate cursing somebody out?
Still talking trash. Still talking trash.
She's
Talking
really
shit.
talking trash.
I'm gonna kill you. But she strapped up, pregnant, on the slate. But she gonna kill, and she did.
Yeah, and only Kira could get away with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we all knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she can back it up. Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
That's my girl right there. Man, love me some Kira. Yeah.
Yvette, I know you had a question.
I had a few questions, but mainly I wanted to ask about how are you doing? Basically, I wanted to know how are you getting through this? Is this real? Is this helping you? Are we saying the right things to you? I'm on mute.
No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. But I wanted to know how you were. How are you getting through the days? Because I know COVID probably didn't help.
Yeah, I mean, the past 2 years have been rough, to say the least. Life has been very trying, and it's like, let's see how much more we can give her and see how much more she can take. But I'm doing okay. And I'm getting through it. The seventh rule has helped me immensely with their support, and everyone involved has been so amazing. My family has been great. So, and the DS9 family has been incredible. They, people say don't meet your heroes because you'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to say that I'm not disappointed with any of the cast members of Deep Space Nine. They've all been so loving and welcoming and supportive and gracious. So much so that, they've helped me get out to Vegas this year. So,
awesome.
As well as other people. So, specifically Chase Masterson, who headed up trying to get me to Vegas as well. So, and I can't say enough about them and how much their support means. It's incredible. So,
I'm very happy to hear that, because I know we are we're big DS9 fans, and I think we always hope that they would be those people, because I think we all think they are those people, and now we know they are. So that really does a lot. And I'm glad you have people around you. Just know that we're always going to be here for you.
Thank you.
We always think about you. So just always know that we will be here. If you need anybody to talk to, anything. I just wanted to put that out there, because there's tons of people going through the same thing you're going through right now. And to hear that you're doing well, or trying to do well and trying to get through it, just might help somebody else. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. And I appreciate that so much. I mean, it's a struggle. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's tough.
Yeah.
But it's been like my life has been at one extreme or the other. Extremely horrible things have been happening, but also wonderful, wonderful blessings as well. So, I guess you can't have one without the other, really. So
sometimes that's the way life is for a bit.
Yeah.
And then you'll get to a patch where you can deal with it a little better. Exhale, right.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, life is a lot of peaks and valleys. So and it's all about how you come out in the end.
Exactly.
And just know that you always have people who are here to support you, from far away, close. Always know that.
And thank you for letting us know that the people from the best Star Trek series, because it's my number one series, and critically it's acclaimed. Most people know that it is the best series of all, and it has aged better than all of them.
Yes, sir.
Got that right.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for letting us know that these people are just as genuine as they seem on the screen. Because, when you're going through something like that and you have people who support you, it means so much. Mm-hmm. So thank you for letting us know that they are supportive of you. They're great people. That means a lot.
I think one of the things that I have loved so much about being a sci-fi sister and this whole journey in sci-fi sisterhood is the extended family that we're meeting and making. And I think it really speaks to the genuine warmth and feeling of community that we find in Trek fandom, the other people that are meeting people across the country or in other parts of the world who are Trek fans who really put their money where their mouth is and say like, oh, we're going to support you. And they're there. They show up and then they every week, and we get to know each other and then we really start to care about each other. I think that's what makes Trek fandom so unique and so powerful. And I was wondering if you wanted to or could speak to that at all, because it seems like it's been a big deal for you too, like that you've been experiencing that too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the Star Trek fandom is unique in its broadness and how deep it goes for so many people across the globe. And I definitely have experienced that firsthand. It's overwhelming. Just, I have friends from different parts of the world that I've never met in person, but I consider them friends, and it's wonderful to be able to connect people that way, even though, we're not physically in each other's presence. But, and I think Trek just lends itself to that. Its ideology lends itself to that kind of community of helping each other out and being there for each other, and no matter where you come from or what your life has been like. So it's definitely IDIC is very prevalent. I mean, it's got its pitfalls too. Like any family, it's got its
right.
Yeah. Those relatives.
We've got the
crazy relatives.
The crazy relatives.
Yeah.
Or the ones in the basement. The ones you keep in the basement.
But at the end of the day, we're ultimately all part of that family, and that and we'll always be connected, which is wonderful. I don't think any other fandom has this kind of connection as Star Trek fans do.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I don't think so either, because when we started Sci-Fi Sisters, it was the Seventh Rule that really came and gave us our first big push. So you and Cirroc and Ryan, especially with VTech 2, and they were just so welcoming and so putting us out there. And, Trek Geeks came in later and pushed us on. And so people have really been in that Trek world, just really just wanting to hear a point of view of five sisters, what we have to say. Right. And they have been open, and really the IDIC thing is a thing. It's for real. I mean, there are some people that, use it and try to say, well, that means I can say anything because I'm being diverse. It's like, well, no, you can't be stupid. You just need to be
right. Yeah.
Don't mean you can say stupid stuff.
Right.
But, it's really true. And I think what we have experienced, and we were very surprised when we started Sci-Fi Sisters, and that we had such a broad range of people who wanted to, come in and listen and follow us. And we're pretty much, we're going to tell you what we think. And they were just very, I never thought of it that way. And so I've been loving the conversations that we've had and loving getting to know you. I just really, you just always get me when you're doing the shows, and you'll come up with these really great insights and zingers. And then, of course, your cat walks by. And
Mochi's tail.
Mochi's tail.
Outside of grunge, Mochi is becoming like the most famous Trek cat.
Exactly.
Mochi's the only cat I like.
Oh, yay.
The women at Warp had a cat count on
I know, they had so many cats.
On the podcast festivals, on the IDIC podcast festivals. Yeah, it was great. Like, because all of them, so many of them had cats. And they're like, how many cat sightings did we see during the IDIC podcast? It was hilarious.
I was like, but the seventh row has got a V-cat besides grunge.
Besides grunge, yeah.
Grunge.
Go ahead, Fran.
That brings up, you all have touched on my question more than once, and I wanted to ask Malissa, how is it being the only woman on the seventh rule? And do you think that you have an influence on that male thing there going on?
I love being that different element on the seventh rule. Cirroc and Ryan are great humans and great men. Mm-hmm. And sometimes they are very male.
That was good. You did a good job with
the
puns.
But they're always open to hearing a different point of view, which is wonderful. And it's a good dynamic, I think, that we three have that was unexpected. And I do think I have more of an influence than I thought I was going to have. I didn't actually think I was going to be as involved in the podcast as I've become. So
listen, I miss it when you're not on the podcast.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, those guys are cool and everything, but like together, like you just bring that counter note, that beautiful like counter note, and it's just like, okay, this is what we need. Yes, we need this too, and especially because there's so many women in the chat pack. Like we need somebody else to relate to too. You keep us sticking in there for sure.
Oh, thank you.
No, girl, you just don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah. I want to ask a really out there question. It's not that out there, but I wanted to know about. I know you said something earlier about your sister kind of brought you into Trek, and I think everybody here was brought into Trek by someone. I have 3 daughters, and I always love that you have 3 sisters. It's the 3 of you, you and your other 2 sisters, and every time I see pictures with the 3, I'm like, oh, just like my girls. So and my daughters they know Trek because their parents are big Trek fans. So they're just getting into Trek on their own. Were you guys influenced by your parents, or was that just your sister's thing and you kind of tagged along?
Well, my mom would watch some of the older Trek. She definitely watched the movies, and she was the one I saw Wrath of Khan with first time.
Oh, cool! That's awesome.
Yeah, what I remember of it is just the worm in the ear, which is not so awesome. But and then Star Trek 4, I think, is with the humpback whales.
I don't know. I just know it's the whale movie.
The whale movie.
Yeah.
The Voyage Home.
Okay.
The Voyage Home. And we saw that in the theaters, and I was really young, but ever since then I've loved Spock and humpback whales. So
they did more for those whales than PETA or whatever. Oceania, whatever the other group is. Yeah, Star Trek.
Well,
helped
thank
the whales.
goodness, because they're amazing.
They are. They really are amazing.
But then my older sister watched TNG, and that was fun. I always enjoyed watching it with her when it was on. And my favorite on that was Guinan.
Yes,
really?
Guinan.
Yeah.
Guinan was so cool. She knew everything, right?
She knew everything, and she was just had this calm presence, this kind
until Q came
wisdom.
around. And the fork come out.
For those of you who can't hear, you hear all this in the background. That's Fran making claws and Q and hissing
hissing Guinan.
That's what she did whenever he came around.
I'm with her. I'm like,
I would do that too. Yeah, if Q came around.
Oh yeah, Q.
Get away.
I love John Delancey. I love him.
Yes.
I love him.
Oh yeah,
he's amazing.
He's
But
really
I can
good.
do without another Q episode.
That's
when he
another
lost
podcast.
me? He lost me. When he didn't send Voyager home, I was like, then what good are you?
Right?
And how many times are you on that show?
Say that again, Fran.
And how many times did he cast off on Voyager? And he could have, they could have, I'm like,
Hey.
y'all need to stop putting Q up there.
Yeah, I mean, even
know?
Kes gave him 10 extra years off that trip, too. Even Kes did something.
Yeah.
Kes tried, exactly.
She did.
Right.
She really did.
Yeah, did he do anything? Did he get him like a mile off or nothing? I don't know, but whatever. That was
I don't think so. I
I think he did give them a little something
it. Coming in there,
at the
dropping his
end.
old
That
crazy
last
kids.
one, but it wasn't. He didn't send them home. What you could have done.
No, didn't even nothing.
We just went on a tangent about Q.
Hey.
Yeah, right? Well, you bring up Q, you see what happens. Q
That's what
touches the
happens.
nerve.
He tempted him when he wanted her to, not let the guy kill himself. He showed her a picture of Earth and everything. If you do what I say, you could be here and all that. And
See, I ain't playing that. That's
okay.
Now we're gonna have a whole series with Q
That's
again.
that's a whole nother show.
Yeah, we need to do a Q show because he can't be that angry the whole hour.
Well, obviously we have strong opinions. I think that is a podcast.
For real though, when I saw that group QAnon, at first I thought it was had something to do with Q from Star Trek. I was like, what do you mean? What's QAnon? And I was like, is it about Q? And I was like, oh no.
Not even.
Wow.
Somebody come up with another question, please.
Tamia. You have another.
I was all ready to go up in the meeting with my little Q t-shirt. It has the infinity symbol. She
can go in there, live long and prosper.
All right. So I'm the only mature adult in the room now. Malissa, because I, unlike everyone else, do not know of you from the Seventh Rule. I actually know of you because I had bought one of your bracelets before at a convention. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I tried to find it and it's lost. So while everyone was talking, I bought a different one. So but I'm looking at your Our Story part of your website right now. And you say you've been interested in creating pieces that can travel with someone. And I'm just wondering, why is that aspect important? Because you do have a lot of bags and bracelets and such.
They're so cool too.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I still make paintings and stuff that you can hang on the wall, but I like the idea of being able to carry art around with you and have it be involved in your day-to-day life, so that it maybe if you look down at your shirt or your bracelet or your bag, and it inspires something for in the moment of that day. So Yeah, it's good to have a little inspiration with you all the time. So,
very
I like
true.
That.
I like so.
I've never understood people that have like really like multi-million dollar paintings and then put them in a room so nobody else can see it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's because it's not about the beauty,
the art itself.
The art. It's
right,
about
or
the
the
possession.
inspiration.
Becomes about the possession.
Right.
You know,
it's about the power you have now because I own this.
Right. I love the idea of, you know, that I that's one of the reasons why I love your site too, because your art is wearable and is so accessible, you know, and especially the Trek related stuff. Like I don't collect a lot of Trek memorabilia or anything, but I wear my fandom. Like I have Trek purses and I have Trek jewelry and, you know, Trek t-shirts and stuff. And that's how I represent my fandom most of the time. And I want to be able to, and I'd like to take it with me. Like you said, like on the daily, it makes me feel close to the things that, you know, the ideals that I adopt, you know, that I have in,
right.
And so I love, and your bracelets, if anybody out there is listening, y'all need to get these bracelets. These leather wrap cuff bracelets that Malissa has on there are the bomb.
Awesome. Yeah.
They are so dope. And yes, my order is coming very soon.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree
Give
with
out the address for your website.
We will post it on. It will be in the notes, folks.
It'll be
We're going to have it all in the notes. It's Walking Art by Malissa.
Yeah.
And the link is going to be in the notes for sure.
Yeah, but I just want to disagree with Tamia because my favorite pieces happen to be like the one I've apparently lost, the binary Trek bracelets.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The binary Trek bracelet.
I mean, the leather ones are nice too.
Oh no, I like the leather one. Yeah, no, I did like the binary ones though too. Those are dope.
Yeah, I mean, you could do both. I have, I've done both the leather in binary code, or just
shut the front door.
Right? Stop talking my language. Okay, here's my money.
That. Here's my money.
I just got paid. So
I know we'll be sporting in Vegas. I don't know. Can we get it in time for Vegas? I don't know. Gonna have to.
Also,
are you going to have stuff at Vegas?
I am going to have stuff at Vegas.
Yes.
I'm working on a few things right now. T-shirts and bags, and if I can get them all done in time, I don't know, because everything is at this point hand painted unless I can figure something else out, but everything is done by hand, so it takes a long time. So the bracelets probably will not be at the convention, but you can get them on my website. But there will be a special new 7th Rule t-shirt that I am making.
Here first, folks.
Yep. I love it. I can't wait.
So, okay, but that's official. Melissa's going to be at Vegas. Sci-Fi Sisters are going to be at Vegas.
Yay!
Well, a little over half of us are going to be in Vegas. So, sounds like a meetup, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Yes.
and then, of course, like as many of us as possible are going to try to be in Chicago in April 2022.
Yes.
We'll see how that goes. Yeah.
I'm with you, Melissa. We're going to see how that goes.
I'm claiming it that it's going to
still have a cruise to do.
Fine. Oh, that's right. You're going on the cruise too.
Yeah, well,
I'm also going on the cruise.
Oh, that's my sisters are traveling.
Sci-Fi Sisters on the cruise. Yes.
Yeah.
I already bought my ticket for not Vegas, Chicago.
See, that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
All right. Okay, please represent.
That's
awesome.
what.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And that call I had to take, because my sister called me twice. She was telling me that she got an email saying that Sonequa and Martin Green was going to be on the cruise.
Going to be on the cruise, yes. You heard it here. You heard it here. Yes, it's a great picture. They just emailed it to us. It's her sitting in the chair, and it says, "Welcome, Captain."
Okay, I am officially totally freaking jealous.
Yeah, me too. I'm a little bit green with envy right now.
I'm sure you can still buy a ticket.
Which looks really gross because my skin is brown and put the green on top of it. It's really nasty. But, you know.
Long as you don't come out like old Greenie. Fran,
don't listen to Tamia. I'm sure there's plenty of Black Orions.
Right.
Not any Black Orions.
Well, why not? How come there are no Black Orions?
Because Orions are green.
They can be a dark green.
No.
Dark green. They're dark green.
No.
There's got to be a crayon in that crayon box for the Orions.
There's a dark green, forest green, lime green. Any
Can you
green.
make us a T-shirt of a Black Orion?
That camouflage green.
What about the Black Andorians? Do they have Black Andorians from the ice planet?
No, they're blue.
Dark blue.
Yeah, you can have a dark blue, like that blackish blue. Mm-hmm.
That blackish blue. Oh yeah. Wait. You've seen that brother who be like, damn, he's so black, he's blue.
Well, it would be called indigo.
Well, there you go.
All right.
But no, there are no Black Orions.
I'm saying
There are no Black Andorians.
and Black Odorians. There's a black everything.
and black-
You even got black Tellarites.
Black,
And then there's
people
all this like
everywhere,
little
Fran.
mixed
You know
babies
that.
all
Come
over
on.
the place too.
Oh, no, we don't want Tellarites are just ugly.
Hey, not everybody's cute.
I know, but they're just ugly. I'll take Orion or the Andorians first, but
Okay. All right. If you could play, this is for Melissa and for everybody too. Like,
Okay.
let's say if you could play any alien race on Star Trek, what would you play?
Oh,
That is tough.
it is.
I'll go first. I know what I want to play.
I know what I want to be.
Go ahead.
I want to be a Trill with symbiont.
Real.
A joint trill.
Yeah,
I want to be a joint
trill.
Trill.
Second tier trill.
I want to be a trill that's not joined. Because I like I like the spots. The spots
Oh,
are cool,
okay.
and they seem to go all the way down. I think that
They
would be
do. They go
intriguing.
all the way down.
I think that's a talking point, but I don't want the symbiont thing. I don't want that.
Don't want the worm in your belly.
No. Mm-mm. Nope. Because then you got the Sybil thing going. All these other people are in there. I got enough of that without that. Nope. I'm good.
Okay, so trill with the symbiont, trill without the symbiont. JD, who would you want to be?
Romulan.
You would make such a good Romulan.
Oh, I only say that because I have pointed ears, and just like the less work you put in, the better.
Okay.
They're idiots, right? They're always getting caught.
No, they are like some of them get caught, but
all of that. Oh, come on.
No, not all of them.
No.
Who didn't get caught?
Tomalak. Oh no, they called
He
him
never wins. He's an idiot. He's always
the ones that we didn't meet in the show.
The ones we didn't meet.
They didn't get caught.
Okay, the ones we did not meet.
Whoever is running that empire,
From the Romulan commander that had no
caught.
name and TOS on down, they got caught. Spock had her number in a
They
minute.
don't even have a planet anymore. Come on.
Okay, that's just
stuff.
way to be against the refugees.
All right, I'm moving this on.
Go ahead.
No, wait, Fran. Yeah,
okay.
Fran and Melissa have to go.
I have to go too.
Yeah, you didn't go yet.
Oh, you and Subrina.
Fran's thinking.
All right, Subrina.
Oh, I know what I want to be. Darmok and Jalad.
Tamarians. Yes,
I want to be a child of whatever. I want to be on the black planet. I know that's a black planet.
Yes,
can't tell me that's not.
that was blackity black.
Paul Winfield.
Yeah, they were blackity black.
You know how I mixed up all my words? I wouldn't be able to tell these people nothing. They would be like, "What is she talking about?"
All right.
Dama hung out on the corner with July.
No way.
The river frozen. That would be me. I would be so into that planet, man. I would love that. Okay.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Fran?
I think I'd be an android. Is that
an android?
That's
right.
cool.
I'd be an android.
Cool.
Like Raina, like Raina,
so
like Soji.
You would be a Soji, or like you would be Data. A Picard android, a TNG android, or a TOS android.
Hey, Raina was doing it. I saw Raina last night, and
I did too. I saw her last night.
Yeah, she was all right. That was good.
She was.
Or a Voyager android, because there was androids on that android on Voyager. I just saw that last night. Facial features.
Android.
Probably like Soji or one of those androids. That kind of android.
But do you know you're an android, or do you just want to be an android?
I know I'm an android because I'd be kicking some butt. I'd go to DC and kick butt.
Oh, you won't be an activated android.
Yeah, I be an activated android.
You woke.
I know, right? I'll be a woke android. Yeah, that's what I like. For Picard.
But if you woke in Picard, you're the first one to die, right? They forever killing black folks.
And then you're going to have the double strike because you'd be black and woke.
Black and woke.
You're dead. You're dead.
You're right. Head cut off, stabbed in the chest, all that stuff going on.
It'll be over. It'll be over. All right.
Okay.
And I guess Star.
I think I would like to try and be a Cardassian.
Wow.
The Cardassian women are beautiful.
Yeah. And they're smart. They're the science.
Wait. Can I ask a question? I have a question. Is this a Cardassian post-Dominion War or Cardassian pre-Dominion War?
Post.
Okay.
You got all these qualifiers.
Well, they're different people.
They are.
They're a little more humble after.
You want to be brash. You want to be beat.
Right. Are you beaten, or are you the beater?
Like, you're right. Are you like a true Cardassian, or are you like that professor? Remember the professor that Quark was in love with?
Yeah. More like that one.
More like that one.
Yeah.
Because she was still doing.
And those scientists, remember? I thought the Cardassian women were cool.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yeah, they were cool.
They were intelligent. They were the intelligent ones,
Yeah.
Because didn't she say the men don't make good scientists?
Right.
Yes, she did say that.
They're too emotional.
Right.
I agree.
I love that.
Always messing with them Bajoran, like gold to cops.
Oh boy.
Right.
And then wonder why DS9 has my heart.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, y'all. It has been wonderful. It has been so much fun spending time with you, Malissa. I thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you again. This has been a blast.
And see, so here's the thing.
Silliness.
We just have to make it happen again. It doesn't have to be a one-off. You have to come back. And because we have a new season of disco to talk about.
Yeah.
Eventually,
come on, strong female leads.
Yes.
Yeah. Fran is showing off her Captain, her Michael Burnham t-shirt. She's not captain yet on that t-shirt.
Not on this t-shirt, but
Yeah. So this has been really fantastic, y'all. I have had a real blast. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Thank you, everybody, for listening. And if folks want to get in touch with us and let us know what alien race they would be, if they got to play a race, Yvette, how do they get in touch with us?
You can find us at sci-fisistas.com. That's SYFYSISTAS.com. Join us on the mothership. That's MUTHASHIP. And the Sci-Fi Sisters Book Club, both on Facebook. Download the Trek Geeks Network app, where you can find us and our family of podcasts on the Trek Geeks Network. On Instagram, sci-fi.sisters. And we are also on the Twitter at Sci-Fi Sisters. After listening to this podcast, please rate us and write a review. We may just read it on an upcoming episode.
Woohoo. And you guys, I know it's going to be in the notes, and I know we've said it before, but check out Walking Art by Malissa. The link will be in the show notes, and you guys, you have to go on because her mind is so creative, and there's way more than t-shirts and bags and bracelets, which is like the only things that we talked about. There's so much cool stuff on there. And also check out the Seventh Rule podcast, and we'll have the links in here, which has a premiere every Sunday at noon Eastern time. And then Monday is the full broadcast with the live chat with the chat pack. So you can come meet the chat pack family Monday evening. That's 9 p.m. Eastern time, premiering Monday evenings. So that's right.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
and we will see you in Vegas.
Yeah, that's so exciting,
baby.
Baby.
And also, we'll see you in Vegas, but also we'll see you at Awesome Con in Washington, D.C., August 20th through the 22nd. I hope you guys can make it. I hope you all will be there. It's at the Washington, D.C. Convention Center. Your Sci-Fi Sisters have 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 magnificent must-see panels at Awesome Con.
Awesome. Yes.
Yes.
All right, y'all. We're going to get out your ears now. We're gone. Love y'all. Good night.
Night.
Peace, love, and hair grease.